Hey guys, Rick Shaw back at you. It's still the 4th. I wanted to let you know we zipped down to Padre Garcia. Nothing, no trouble at all. It's like nothing's changed. We went into the market. I'm not kidding you. Every single marketeer, you might call them, that was inside selling their wares, none of them had a mask on. Not a single one of them. Even when they came out, we got fruit, and the girl always comes out and weighs and puts it in the thing. None of them had that. We picked up our eggs. I didn't get the small ones. I had to get medium ones this time. So it's like $1.50 a tray. You get 36 eggs in a tray. We go through this. No kidding. We go through 5 trays a month. Is pretty much what we go through. But every time I walk there, you go down the line where it's all the tricycle drivers are waiting to take people home and such like that, and they're waiting in a big long line, and they're all friendly guys. They're all smile and say hello every time we show up and talk to the kids and stuff like that. So we got our eggs, then we put that in the car, and we were coming back through, and I was asking some, hey, did you guys get the this thing? And don't want to say anything about it, but they were like, no, and they weren't gonna. And then the one fella, he's like, no, he was very well informed. This Filipino, he surprised me with how informed. He said, look at what's happening in the U.S. And I was asking if he was, does he watch Telegram or stuff? And he says, no, I get news. He's got a brother in the States, and he said he sends me a lot of different news things, and I have links to the channels. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. So this guy was really in the know about what was going on, and he talks to all these guys, and none of them said they were even thinking of getting the dang thing. Just no, not going to do it. And I said, well, they're not going to let you in the mall. We don't shop at the mall. They didn't care. So, but something else I didn't mention in the last video either was the if you guys do come here, you are jabbed already, or they're not going to let you in. So you'll still be able to go do whatever you want. Pretty much get around, I guess, if you've got you got your pass. I don't know if they're going to put the yellow thing on your shirt or not, but I just don't know what to say about it. We're not. I don't plan on it, but if they come in and say, oh, it's got to be mandatory for foreigners and stuff, then it's just going to have to grab the kids and pack them up and go. Because just no. And I'm seeing now that Fucci, he's really pushing that the little kids from 4 months and up now, they want to give it to them. How ridiculous. They've got their mother's colostrum if they're breastfeeding them. These kids should be just fine. They're building up their immune system. I don't understand why they gotta, the good Lord protected us from a lot of things, and they want to just jab you for all kinds of everything, just for money. I just don't get that. But that's what happened today. It was absolutely fantastic. Took the kids up there. We had our masks in our hand when we first got out, and then we just stuck them in the pocket. Nobody was bothering us. We did see some cops that rolled by in their trucks, waved at them, and they just waved back. They had theirs, but they were pulled down. And I do see the traffic cops. They got a lot of the traffic cops had them on. I guess they have to, or they'll get in trouble. But and then I used to see them wearing them before, way before this ever happened. Because they're in diesel smoke and all that. But we're seeing a lot of cattle trucks. That's something I noticed. We've gone down to Padre Garcia many times, and just tons of cattle trucks that they're getting ready to butcher. So, but the cows are a little bit different here. They look more like Brahmas. But we enjoyed it. We actually, after we put all our stuff in the car, we went back in and just walked around and was looking, because they have a lot of nice clothes shops with, cool shirts and stuff. And we weren't really going to spend money. Just walked around though, get the kids out in the fresh air. And the air's a lot cleaner over that way. It's farming community, and there's not a lot of stinky jeepneys. You don't see what.
Trying to drink my wee buggy. Maggie takes it away.
Oh, well, you don't cry about that. I don't see any blood. You don't cry unless you got blood. So, but it was a nice day, nice breezy. It's not super hot here, and the kids, they had a blast. I wish we could get them up to the park. We got this beautiful park in town that they're fixing all up, and that's closed. We're not allowed to go to that. You know, there's just so much stuff that they want to keep you out of. Now, my wife was telling me about this new store. She saw it on the line on Facebook, and it's real close to us. And if you go in the back of this place, they got she said it's a big grocery store back there. So I'd like to kind of shoot over there and see, what they got. And if we're allowed in, we don't know. There's a lot of places we just can't go. And my buddy Wes was telling me, he could get his sweetheart to, give her a list, and she'll go into the mall for us and get what we need. But you know what? I don't want to give these people my money. Even if somebody's going to go, and now if it comes to a point where we have to do that, well, then we're just going to have to do it. But I don't want to give them any more of my money. I just don't. I don't. That mall, as far as I'm concerned, it's not even there anymore. Robinson's and S&M, I don't. There's nothing in there we actually need. And if there's some stuff I want to get, I'll get it from Lazada or something like that. So kids are tussling a little bit today. Mumu's he's in like a cry stage today. Don't know what everything's bugging him. Every time the kids get something, now he's got to have it, and then when he doesn't get it, he cries. So I'm kind of getting tired of him doing that. He can be a real pickle sometimes. He's a handsome little dude and all that, but sometimes he's just a stinking crybaby, and I do not like it. I just don't. I hear the other day he got out and shrieked really loud, and I thought, oh crap! I went running out there. I thought, wow, he's really hurt. No, his brother took the skateboard off him. It's not even his skateboard, and he shrieked, and it's like, I hope he gets out of this real soon. It's a phase, everybody goes through their phases, so I hope he gets out of it. But I'm gonna let you go, guys, and just letting you know that it was really nice in Padre Garcia. Plus, my wife didn't go because she's in town paying the cable TV and the water bill and the electric bill and all that, and she's gonna go through town. But we went through town the other day at the market up there, and nobody's bothering anybody up there either. They're just you just go to the market. So that's where we'll be doing our shopping. And there is some places there that sells meats and chickens. There's a meat place right outside of our gate. My wife, she stopped in there a couple times, didn't buy anything, but looked at it. If you go there in the morning, they got real nice meats in there. And she says, it's got the big roast like we want, because I like to do a pot roast every week. That's I kind of like to do that on Sunday. One week my wife will make it with sinigang flavored, and then the next week we do it just like how I've always done it, with the carrots, cabbage, potatoes, and onions, and just with the beef, and put it in the pressure cooker for a good while. We always cook the meat. We cook the meat for about a half an hour in the pressure cooker from the time it starts steaming, and then as soon as that's done, let the pressure out. Then we throw in the veggies and give it another 15-20 minutes, and by that time, I'm not kidding you, it's done. If you come here to the Philippines, get a pressure cooker, guys. I'm absolutely not kidding. It will cut your propane usage down in half compared to what you're going to use. And the other good thing is that is any kind of these air cookers. Get those two, guys. They're fantastic. They cook your food really good, and they cook it quick. I've got the oven for there. It doesn't seem to really use a lot of gas, but it puts out a lot of, it really heats up the house. It's not insulated super good. So, I don't like to use it because, if it's windy, it's cool. But also it does a really stupid thing. If, I can turn the light on and look through the little glass window to see how things are looking as they're cooking. But if you open up the door, it blows the fire out. It's just like it pulls a vacuum through the bottom, and it just blows your flame right out every time. If they tried to make something like this, I don't think it would have worked as good as this one. So you can't open up the door and peek. So this is, when you want to say it?
Bye-bye. Don't forget to pray for Shannon. Bye-bye.
He's my boy. All right, guys, take it easy.